Hello, welcome back to Tax Chat with Shirley and Andrea. I'm Shirley Pang with Legal Aid of Nebraska, and Andrea Buckley is here with me from Iowa Legal Aid. We're tax attorneys and also directors of our state's low-income taxpayers clinics. If you have any civil legal issues and are a resident of Nebraska, you can give us a call at Legal Aid of Nebraska. If you are a resident of Iowa, you can give Iowa Legal Aid a call. There's no cost to call us, and we can do our best to help with any tax issues.
Today we'll be talking about the Taxpayer Advocate Service and the Taxpayer Bill of Rights. The Taxpayer Advocate Service, or TAS, is your voice at the IRS. They help people resolve tax problems with the IRS and recommend changes that will prevent problems. TAS is an independent organization within the IRS. Their job is to ensure that every taxpayer is treated fairly and that you know and understand your rights.
The IRS has adopted a Taxpayer Bill of Rights. It applies to all taxpayers in their dealings with the IRS. There are 10 fundamental rights, the first one being the right to be informed. So this means that taxpayers have the right to know what they need to do to comply with tax laws. They are entitled to clear explanations of the law and IRS procedures. And they have the right to be informed of IRS decisions about their tax accounts and to receive clear explanations of the outcomes.
The second right is the right to quality service. Taxpayers have the right to receive prompt, courteous, and professional assistance in their dealings with the IRS, to be spoken to in a way that they can easily understand, to receive clear and easily understandable communications from the IRS, and to have a way to file complaints about inadequate service. The third right is the right to pay no more than the correct amount of tax. Taxpayers have the right to pay only the amount that's legally due and have the IRS apply all tax payments properly.
Number 4 is the right to challenge the IRS's position and be heard. Taxpayers have the right to raise objections and provide additional documentation in response to formal IRS actions or proposed actions, to expect that the IRS will consider their timely objections and documentations promptly and fairly, and to receive a response if the IRS does not agree with their position.
Number 5, the right to appeal an IRS decision in an independent forum. As a taxpayer, you are entitled to a fair and impartial administrative appeal of most IRS decisions, including many penalties. And they have the right to receive a written response regarding the Office of Appeals decision. Taxpayers generally have the right to take their cases to court.
The right to finality. Taxpayers have the right to know the maximum amount of time they have to challenge the IRS's position, as well as the maximum amount of time the IRS has to audit a particular tax year. Taxpayers have the right to know when the IRS has finished an audit.
Number 7, the right to privacy. Taxpayers have the right to expect that any IRS inquiry, examination, or enforcement action will comply with the law and be no more intrusive than necessary, and that the IRS will respect the due process rights, including search and seizure protections, and a collection due process hearing where applicable.
The right to confidentiality. So taxpayers also have the right to expect that any information that they provide to the IRS will not be disclosed unless authorized by the taxpayer or by law. Taxpayers have the right to expect the IRS to investigate and take appropriate action against its employees, return preparers, and others who wrongfully use or disclose taxpayer return information. The right to retain representation is number 9. Taxpayers have the right to retain an authorized Taxpayers have the right to retain an authorized representative of their choice to represent them in their dealings with the IRS. Taxpayers have the right to be told that if they cannot afford to hire a representative, they may be eligible for assistance from a low-income taxpayer clinic like us.
Number 10 is the right to a fair and just tax system. Taxpayers have the right to expect the tax system to consider facts and circumstances that might affect their underlying liabilities, your ability to pay, or the ability to provide information timely. Taxpayers have the right to receive assistance from the Taxpayer Advocate Service if they're experiencing financial difficulty, or if the IRS has not resolved their tax issues properly and timely through its normal channels.
So if you have any tax issues, give us a call. If you're outside Iowa or Nebraska, you can find your local low-income taxpayers clinic on the irs.gov website. Otherwise, if you're an Iowa resident, call Iowa Legal Aid at 1-800-532-1275. Or if you're in Nebraska, call 1-877-250-2016. Until next time, click like, subscribe, and share. Bye.